Promised not to be intimidated by Canelo.
I see no intimidation right now. I see focus and someone that has strategy in Munguía.
That left hook of Canelo's seems to be the punch that's giving Munguía the most problems so far.
Munguia's doing the right thing here. Just continue to stick that jab out there and fighting behind it. The problem Munguía has, though, I foresee, Sergio, is that Munguía is a very good body puncher, but you expose yourself when you go downstairs to the body like that. That's where I think Canelo can capitalize.
This fight's going to come down to who takes a better body shot. Both these fighters can take a shot upstairs. They have chins. They've never been down.
Good right from Munguía. And then downstairs, Jaime heating up.
Munguía is taking a page out of Dimitri Bivol right here with the long jab, not smothering his punches, staying at range, and not overcommitting.
Good straight right hand on the end of that combination for Canelo. Been an even fight so far.
This is the most bounce I've seen in Jaime Munguía's feet in a while. Very light on his feet, jabbing, moving, using the whole ring, not committing to his power either. I like this version of Jaime Munguía and what I'm seeing right now.
And for Canelo, it's going to be about overcoming the punch output. Munguía has averaged recently around 60, 65 punches thrown per round. Canelo, he has been largely in the high 30s, low 40s. So it's going to have to be power shots that make up that gap.
And if you know anything about Jaime Munguía, in almost every single fight he's in, there is a big scare. He gets rocked at some point.
Good body shot by Canelo. There's a nice bounce on his feet. He's throwing the jab upstairs and downstairs. I like what I see so far from Jaime Munguía.
Yeah, this to me is exactly how I thought this fight was going to start. I knew Munguía had a game plan that was fighting behind that jab. My question is, and will continue to be, what happens when this becomes just a firefight in the middle of the ring?
We're about to find out. There's no way this doesn't turn into a firefight. Jaime Munguía is not a boxer. We've seen flashes of it, but that's not his temperament.
He never slows down, Munguía. He can do this all night. A fighter known for overwhelming his opponents. Oh, there's the counter right that Munguía had to be careful.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you overextend and miss. Canelo was excellent at taking advantage of those.
And that's what happens when you overcommit to power. You know, once you miss, you're going to be vulnerable to a counter punch. That's the reason Munguía boxed well the first round, not committing, jabbing, moving around, bouncing on his toes. Once he starts overcommitting and he misses, he will be vulnerable to a counter punch.
Canelo just never looks concerned, always calculating. Such a great ring IQ.
When it looks like Canelo's just being quiet and not doing anything, he's actually setting you up. He dictates your movement. He dictates where he wants you to go to land a heavy, hard, single power shot. This is not a volume puncher anymore in Canelo. He's a strategic power puncher just looking for single shots. Like that, right there. See, Munguía should be jabbing here like he was in the first round. This is what we see with Jaime Munguía. He sees flashes of things that he's learned and flashes of change, but then he resorts back to what he is, and that's a fighter.
What changes have you seen under Freddie Roach so far from him, Chris?
Well, certainly the jab. You know, that's become an increased part of his offensive output, and they have worked more on defense. See Munguía having those hands up defensively when Canelo comes forward, but at the end of the day, Jaime Munguía is a guy that just likes to fight.
Oh, right hand from Munguía. He wants Canelo to open up. He's trying to force him to open up. Right hand from Munguía.
Excellent combination by Jaime Munguía, but now he's back on his toes, bouncing around.
You know, what Canelo needs to do and is trying to do is punch with Jaime Munguía. Now, Munguia's done a good job of kind of suffocating him a little bit with and smothering him with punches, but Canelo has to find a way. When Munguia's throwing 1 or 2 punches, he has got to throw punches with him.
I think he'll serve Canelo right to start trying to back up Munguía with jabs, just like that. If you could do that and jab to the chest and back up Munguía, who is not accustomed to going backwards, then you can get let off on combinations and explosive combinations and punches if you're Canelo.
Oh, right from Munguía. And he's trying to batter Canelo, who answers with a right hand of his own, and then an uppercut. Oh, Munguía is down for the first time in his career.
And this is what's going to turn into a firefight. An uppercut that he didn't see coming.
This is what happens. Jaime Munguía has been hurt and rocked in previous fights. He has never been hit by a guy with this kind of power.
Let's see if Canelo can seal the deal here in round 4. Munguía might just want to try and get out of the way till the bell rings.
That'll be the smart thing to do. But that's not what machismo forces you to do.
Affecting Jaime Munguía way more with his power than vice versa.
Every punch, it's not even with
like a rubber band. There's a body shot you've been asking for.
What a smart combination by Canelo. Threw the jab, faked the jab, came around the guard with a hook, then back downstairs to the body. He's outsmarting the younger fighter. It's punch selection by Canelo Álvarez right now. Not power. It's precision, accuracy, and
it's volume versus precision. That's what this fight has become.
Munguía just looks very uncertain right now in the ring.
good body shot by Canelo right there. Munguía tried to counter it, but he's not fast enough now. He's not fast enough with that counter, and he needs to block it. Make sure he blocks the entire body shot. But Munguía is not a counter puncher. He doesn't catch and counter. He's an aggressive, offensive fighter, just like that.
And these are good body shots being landed by Canelo. But Sergio, I feel like they're just all being thrown to set up a headshot. Like he's trying to get that guard from Munguía to dip down. So far, Munguia's done a pretty good job of keeping those hands at his face and avoiding that left hook. But the more you clip into the body, the quicker those hands are going to drop.
Munguía pulling back his chin. Canelo just missing with that wide left hook. You can bet Canelo's going to try to do that again, and if Munguía pulls back, he will get dropped again.
That right hand scored for Munguía. He's starting to be a little more active now and aggressive. He's trying to get his groove back. All right, let's try that body shot. Drop the right hand. You can see it.
There we go. Munguia's hurt to the body.
Look at his right hand staying low.
Exactly.
Which means the left hook can come high if Canelo can land it.
Canelo knows that he got Munguía with that body shot. He's playing possum right now against the ropes. Just a big left hook upstairs.
Oh, and Canelo landed it. How did Munguía eat that one?
Canelo's way too smart and way too experienced not to go back down to the body.
30 seconds to go here in round 7. It has been a very exciting encounter. It's what we expected. Munguía started hot, then got dropped, and has cooled down considerably, especially with his output.
That's exactly what getting dropped gets you. You get intimidated, you get gun shy, and then the lights get too bright when you're fighting a superstar like Canelo.
Back foot.
There's that body shot again by Canelo Álvarez. I would love to see him double up that body shot.
Oh, nice moment here for Munguía. But Canelo just doesn't seem too bothered by it.
No, he's looking to counter at the right moment. Punch in between the shots of Munguía. You can tell that he's letting Munguía get overconfident right now.
Downstairs goes Munguía. Little low.
Obviously, Canelo dropped him in that fourth round.
Predict a knockout win. He's already put Munguía down once. Let's see if he starts picking up the pace to try and put him down again.
This is an important round for Jaime Munguía if he wants to attempt to win this fight by trying to hurt Canelo Álvarez, but also open him up for a counter shot, which is what Canelo's looking for, just like that.
Munguía standing in the pocket.
And this is more of the fight that we all were expecting here. Two Mexicans standing in front of each other, throwing combinations, but throwing more body shots.
Good right hands from Munguía, and another couple. And then Canelo answers back, and you could see the ferociousness of his punches are just on another level. The right hand comes down again.
Yeah, Munguía doesn't like those body shots. That's going to open up the left hook upstairs. I think Canelo finally knows that he's breaking down Munguía.
Indeed, and a left to the body as well from Jaime.
He is here to win. He's now back-to-back. Pretty good rounds, at least a pretty good start to this round for Jaime Munguía. He was putting his punches together well.
Ooh, good body shot by Canelo right there. Counter. He stepped back instead of throwing the uppercut to the chin, he threw it to the body. Canelo has really gotten great at back and coming back with something hard with an uppercut, which actually makes opponents not want to commit to right hands because of that. That's a very, very tricky move by Canelo Álvarez. See, there it is right there, just barely pulling back.
Uppercut on the inside by Canelo. That's what dropped Munguía in round 4. Right hand from Canelo.
That was another good right hand from Canelo Álvarez.
Flurry from Munguía. Trying to punctuate it with that right hand.
Good
textbook stuff right there from Canelo.
Yeah, man, this is some good stuff right here. This is old bull controlling the young one, making him respect.
This point, so far Canelo Álvarez just in complete control about this fight. 7 rounds to 3 on my card for favor of Canelo Álvarez.
Not to mention the knockdown.
And you got to remember, Canelo carries his power late. You know, he knocked out Kovalev in the 11th, knocked out Caleb Plant in the 11th.
You know, if you're Jaime Munguía, though, I mean, he's had some success later in fights, too. His best moment against Sergey Derevyanchenko came in that 12th round when he scored the kind of knockdown he needed to come away with that fight. So both these guys have shown they can be successful in the later stages of the fight.
Canelo's no Derevyanchenko, but I get it. You know, whenever you have 2 different fighters in front of you like that, you're going to react totally different.
Big swing and a miss, a whiff from Munguía. But he's still firing away.
A clash of heads there on the inside.
Watch those heads, all right? Let's go.
This is Jaime Munguía's 44th professional fight. It's the 65th for Canelo. There's that uppercut slipped inside by Canelo.
Good upper body movement, head movement by Jaime Munguía.
You know, Munguia's landed some good shots, some good combinations, the kind of combinations that would have had a big impact on some of the guys he's faced in the past. Just hasn't faced anybody with the kind of chin and the kind of counter punching that Canelo Álvarez has.
Good combination there by Munguía, jabbing downstairs, just come over the top of Canelo. Canelo's looking to counter punch with that uppercut again. But Munguía caught onto it, and he's throwing the right punches and the right combinations now.
Canelo just peppering Munguía right now. And we will head to the 12th and final round.
And I'm anxious to see what kind of urgency Jaime Munguía is going to come out with, knowing that he is down pretty significantly on the scorecards. Does he go for it? Sure looks like he's going for it early in this round.
Well, if he goes for it, so is Canelo.
On Cinco de Mayo weekend, 2 Mexicans in the 12th round. Of course they're going to go for it.
I can see someone going down this round. They're not fighting like it's the last round, and they just want to cruise to the finish line. They're fighting to knock each other out.
Right on the temple from Canelo, then the left. Good jab.
Good stiff power jab by Canelo right there.
Dueling chants of Canelo and Munguía echoing throughout the T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas.
A good selection of punches there by Canelo. Going up.